Michael, we're talking about fasting, as you've written about in your book called Fasting, Rediscovering the Ancient Pathways. And you define this very narrowly as being about food, not fasting, television, social media, but that there's a specific attention that's given in Scripture and elsewhere on food. What is it about food that is so important? Why is fasting food so powerful?
I believe it's found in the words of Jesus in Matthew 4:4. Man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds out of the mouth of the Father. Let's go all the way back to Moses in Exodus. Moses, by obedience, is led to the mountain. God asked this man to climb the mountain, which I believe is hard work.
Yeah.
Hard work. Moses actually had to climb the mountain to meet with God. God wasn't descending the mountain to come to him in convenience. Moses had to climb the mountain to meet with God. God prescribed the place. He said, if you come here, my glory will be here. Moses climbed the mountain. He's on the top of the mountain and the cloud descends. Moses is standing on the outside of the cloud and he's looking at an experience that awaits him with God. The voice from the cloud invites him in. When Moses comes in, he's on the mountaintop with God for 40 days and 40 nights. He's unaware of his own bodily needs. He's unaware of his need for food. I mean, it's not necessarily written into the text, but we know that he doesn't eat. We know that he doesn't drink. We know that he doesn't come out of the encounter with the Lord so that he can, take a couple of trips through the buffet line because his body needs it. The issue is Moses is in an encounter that transfixes his own attention from his needs, wants, and desires because of the way he's wrapped up in God or intertwined with the Lord in the moment. And I believe that when it comes to food, that there is no greater or ultimate issue in feeding ourselves. The demands of our flesh, the desires of this body, the simple childlike faith and belief that we can actually make it a day, 2 days. You have to be kind of foolish to believe that you can make it 2 weeks if you're not gonna eat. Because most of us know what it's like to miss a single meal.
Yeah.
The urgency that rests upon our flesh with the submission or the dismissal of one meal, it becomes very apparent. I don't know if I want to continue down this road. So it almost takes a childlikeness. Like Jesus says, if you're unwilling to receive the kingdom like a child, then you'll be unwilling to enter into it.
Yeah.
There takes a childlikeness. And I feel that this is the issue with food. Our dependency, I believe that it mirrors against the natural world with the Spirit, and which we will choose to feast on. Because the opportunity lays before us at all times to feast.
Yeah.
For whichever one we would choose to give attention to. And in fasting, we find the attention to the Spirit and the ways of the Spirit that's just not found in other places.